screen looks good. I mean, fair amount of ceiling, but it's either that or the head's in front of you, so we don't need that. Hopefully that guy in front of you will stay sitting down.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Massac County High School. It is regional final night tonight as the Carterville Lions, the #1 seed in the region, ready to take on the Massac County Patriots tonight here in this regional final, and just happens to be a home game, John Homan, for the Massac County Patriots. What an advantage that is.
Yeah, there are a few teams out there like that with home games for the regional championship tonight, and Benton and Pinckneyville the same way. They're both playing for regional championships too at home. Carterville's played here before, did not get a good result here the time before, but I think it would be fair to say that the Lions did not play one of their better games. So if they can play like they did Wednesday night, they should have a pretty good chance to win.
They always say that it's tough to beat a team 3 times in a season, and that's the situation we have here tonight, in that you play 3 times. This is the 3rd time. We've split the first 2 games on the season. They beat Carterville here, gave Carterville their 2nd loss of the season. Carterville dominated them at home just a couple of weeks ago. And so, when all things considered, I mean, it's a toss-up game.
It could very well be. I mean, I think most people would pick Carterville because the Lions are state ranked, and you look at their record, they're 28-3. But people also know, if they're in the know, they know the Patriots are very good on their home floor, and they played very well in knocking off Anna Jonesboro Wednesday night. And so I think the Patriots are the underdog, but I certainly think they are more than capable of getting a win if the Lions do not play well.
67-49 was the win Massac had over Anna Jonesboro. Carterville took care of West Frankfort 67-41. They did have a first-round bye and were able to play on Wednesday, but they looked good. I didn't get to do the game, but you did, and Coach Shane Hawkins said, especially the start of that 3rd quarter, they were really, really good.
They were, and I thought the Lions, they cut down on their mistakes. They shot the ball much better from the field, and they built that early lead and just kind of coasted. But they showed really much more consistency, I thought, throughout the night than they had in some previous games.
And the good news for the Lions, they were able to get Harper Lustenberger back in the game and get him some minutes.
Yes.
And that was a good news.
He had 8 points off the bench in limited minutes, which was great. Marion Adams is still a big factor since he took over his starting role. Whether he's starting tonight or not doesn't matter. What matters is when you are playing, are you productive? And Marion was great in the games that Harper was absent, and they both contributed the other night.
We got a great crowd here tonight, as you would expect, and it's going to be a fun one. This is for the regional championship from Massac County Regional, and just should be a lot of fun. We're going to go on and take our first break on our pregame show. When we come back, I had a chance to talk to Shane Hawkins, the head coach. You're going to hear from him coming up next here on our pregame show on News Radio WJPF.
The pregame show as the Lions are going to be facing the Massac County Patriots for the third time this year. They've split the first two games, Coach. And first off, congratulations on the win over West Frankfort. Guys took care of business.
Yeah, that was the job at hand on Wednesday, was to find a way to advance. And I thought we were okay the first half, and then we were really good for about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter and kind of got it sealed up. And then we were able to sub out and start getting ready for Friday night.
I always talk about how hard it is when you play a team 3 times in a season. Do you buy into that?
I think it's hard to beat a good team once. I mean, it's, let alone twice or 3 times or whatever. We've had 2 really good games with them. We were not particularly good down here. They shot it really well, which you expect teams to shoot it better at home. I thought we did a better job defensively against them at our place a couple of weeks ago, and I think that was the difference in the game. So I think we learned a little bit between games 1 and 2, and maybe even learned a little bit more since the second one. Some things we want to try to get accomplished tonight, and now it's go play. It's stay true to your principles, stay true to the scouting report. It's going to be a great crowd. It's going to be loud. Have fun and go play. This is what it's about.
It doesn't really get any better than this.
No, it's high school basketball. It's a Friday night for a regional championship, and not everybody gets the opportunity to play for one. And we've got an opportunity here in front of us, and just to go enjoy it, go enjoy the moment, go do what we're supposed to do, go do what we've done 31 times before, and stay true to our principles, and just go compete your tail off.
The good news in the game against West Frankfort is you were able to get Harper Lustenberger back into the game.
Yeah, and it was good. He got fully released on Monday. He had done some shooting stuff over the weekend, and so it was good just to get him kind of some extra minutes there in the second half, just to get him back in the game flow, because he had been out for about 9 days, and so it was good for him to just kind of get game action again. I think that was important for him, and now we have everybody healthy again.
Good luck tonight. We'll talk postgame.
All right, thank you.
It's a good line. I like that. It's hard to beat a good team once.
It is, and I mean, you see it all the time. I mean, teams that are favored to win don't always win because you're playing against a good team. Sometimes they will find a way to beat you, and it just happens.
And let's talk about the 2 games that the Lions have faced against Massac. When we came here, it was, that Jude Harmon is going to get his points. He's outstanding. He's the leading scorer for Massac. But in that first game, it was D. Carruthers that really kind of set things up. Harmon finished with 34 in the first game. Carruthers had 16, and he's a scorer, but he's not a big-time scorer, and he really was outstanding in that first game.
D. Carruthers is becoming very aggressive with the ball, and he's left-handed. He had to be very mindful of that. He can go with his right hand, but you probably want to force him to that direction. But he's a guy who can go out there and hit the three. He's a guy who can drive on you, and he's a guy who can even grab an offensive rebound and stick it back on you. So you really have to be really tough with those guys. But where Massac's improved, I think, the most, Dave, is their third, fourth, fifth, and sixth players are playing better. Zach Maher is playing much better than he had earlier in the season. I thought that Mike Jones, their center, is playing much better. Now they're getting some contributions out of the freshman, and that's Walt Windhorst. And he's and so they're not just a two-player team, and I expect this to be a very difficult game for Carterville.
So in that first game, Massac County got the win over the Carterville Lions, and Carterville came back and beat them in the second game at Carterville. That was back on February 13th, winning 63-51. We're going to go on and take another break on our pregame show when we continue here from Massac County, the regional final here on News Radio WJPF. Dave McKenzie, John Homan with you from Massac County. Brian R. Powell back at the studio tonight. The other games that we're watching tonight, one in particular taking place at Columbia High School tonight, and that's featuring the number 2 seed Breese Central against the number 6 seed Breese Mater Dei. The winner of this game will play the winner of that game coming up next Wednesday. Also, another big game tonight, two of them. Benton and Murfreesboro getting ready to tip off at Benton, and then Nashville and Pinckneyville. What a showdown that is, and that is at Pinckneyville tonight. DuQuoin got beat and hung right in there with Nashville losing by 2 points the other night.
Yeah, it's just amazing how sometimes things are in the postseason, and you're right. DuQuoin pushed Nashville to the limit and just fell short by a couple of points. So, Pinckneyville's going to be tough to beat on the home floor. I mean, Nashville's got to beat them again just a week after beating them last week.
We're going to go on and take our final break here on our pregame show. This is going to be a dandy ball game, folks, as the Carterville Lions take on the Massac County Patriots. It's on the Patriots' home floor, but it's for a regional championship in Class 2A tonight. The winner advances, the loser goes home. Carterville 28-3 on the season. Massac County 14-15 on the year. We're going to take our break, and when we come back, it's the starting lineup and the tip-off here on News Radio WJPF.
Playing field. John A. Logan offers high school students
Welcome back to Massac County High School. Dave McKenzie and John Homan with you here this evening. And we appreciate you tuning in on News Radio WJPF. Yes, we do have our live stream that is up and running as well. Feel free to slide over to YouTube, but just search Massac County against Carterville Lions. You might want to add regional final on there, and that'll help locate the video for you. The starting lineups tonight, the Carterville Lions are the home team this evening. They are in their home whites. The starting lineup for Joe Hossman and the Massac County Patriots. The Patriots 14-15 on the season. And Coach Joe Hossman going with the 6'2 junior, the guard forward. He's outstanding. Number 4, D. Carruthers. The 6'3 junior guard, number 10, Jude Harmon. Also, the 6'5 senior guard, number 11, Eli Brown. He'll also go with the 6'1 senior guard, number 30, Zach Maurer. And finally, in the paint, the 6'3 senior center, number 44, Mike Jones. So the starters tonight, Carruthers, Harmon, Brown, Maurer, and Jones, the starting 5 for Coach Joe Hossman, as the Massac County Patriot cheerleaders do their welcome cheer to the home fans on the far side of us. We got Carterville fans all around us, Massac fans to the left of us. So it's
Ought to be a song in there somewhere.
Yeah, there should be a song in there. Now the starters for the Carterville Lions as the Lions fans stand around us here tonight. Coach Shane Hawkins and your Lions are 28-3 on the season. State ranked coming into tonight, and the number 1 seed in his starting lineup is going to feature the 5'9 sophomore guard, number 2, Max Lustenberger. The 6'6 senior forward, number 3, Amarion Adams, who's been outstanding late down the stretch for the Lions. The 6'1 junior guard, number 20, he averages 11 points a game. That is Zach Snow. Your 1,000-point scorer, the senior, number 21, 6'4 senior guard, Colton Hawkins. And finally, the point guard for the Carterville Lions, the 5'10 junior guard, number 25, Maddox Gully. Lustenberger, Max. Amarion Adams, Zach Snow, Colton Hawkins, Maddox Gully, the starting 5 tonight. John, your thoughts as we get ready to tip this ball game off?
I think it's about coming out and being, be prepared from the start. You know the Massac's going to come hard at you. It's a very emotional game. It's got to be able to weather the storm and play the way that they played all year long. Build that lead eventually and just play sound defense, which a lot of times will turn into good offense.
Patriots are the first team to hit the floor. They are in their road blues here on their home court. The Carterville Lions break huddle with Coach Shane Hawkins. Carterville students to our right, Patriot students to our left. It's going to be a lot of fun. Kick back and relax, and we're glad to have you here on Lions Basketball here on News Radio WJPF. The ball is in the air, and the Lions moving right to left win the tip as Max Lustenberger takes the ball and has it between the circles. Right side, got the screen from Colton Hawkins into the paint, finds Colton. He drives in down to the low block, puts it up off the glass a little too strong, and Mike Jones, the rebound for the Massac County Patriots. Here, top of the key, D. Carruthers with Amarion Adams on him defensively. Over to the far side, that is Eli Brown. Brown down to the low block, a double team right there, and a reach-in foul, and it may be on Colton Hawkins, and that will be the first personal foul of the game.
Yeah, you have to be careful not to get over anxious and, just reach for the ball, but not through somebody.
So Patriot basketball, baseline right. Ball was tipped. Amarion Adams is so good on the inbound. He's 6'6", long arms, super athletic, and great hops, and he can put some pressure on that trigger, but they do get it into the front court as it comes to Jude Harmon. Harmon has Max Lustenberger on him. Harmon drives to the free throw line, ball stripped away, and the first turnover of the game on the Patriots. Here come the Lions. Lustenberger drives down to the block, tried to feed the post. The ball was kicked, and Carterville is going to have the basketball on the baseline. No score. About a minute gone here in this opening quarter. The winner advancing on to sectionals coming up next week. We'll play the winner of Breese Central and Breese Mater Dei, who just tipped off this evening as well. Marion Adams now to Maddox Gully. Maddox, a nice crossover to the paint, put it up, short-armed it, and Mike Jones gets the rebound. That's one thing the Lions have to do. They have to finish at the rim when they get those opportunities. Yep. Here's D. Carruthers, skip pass left side to Maurer. Maurer brings it here to Carruthers. Carruthers on the right wing, and Marion on him. Lions are matched up man-to-man. Jones to the right side to Carruthers. Carruthers ball fake on to Adams. Doesn't shoot. Gets it into the paint to Jones. Back to Carruthers. Thought about the three. Wouldn't go. Bumps off Adams. Takes it back to the corner. 6:17 remaining. No score. Good D by the Lions. Pass tipped away. Turnover number 2 on the Patriots. Here comes Gully. Backdoor feed to Adams. Yes! Big bucket for Marion Adams. Nice assist to Maddox Gully.
Excellent transition right there. Great pass from Gully.
So the first score of the game comes at the 5:58 mark. Carterville on top, 2-0. Carruthers backdoor feed off of Jude Harmon, and they say it was last touched by Carterville. Zach Snow pleading his case, saying it went off his knee, but it's going to stay with the Patriots. So it's going to be Brown. Lobs the pass up front, tipped away, but it stays with Massac County as Harmon has it. Out on that left wing, Hawkins on Jude Harmon, the 6'3" junior guard. In the games this year, he had 34 in the first matchup here at Massac, and he had 19 in the game at Carterville. Pull-up jumper from Harmon. That's short. Colton Hawkins gets the rebound for the Carterville Lions. So Carterville, 2-0 on the Patriots. Hawkins to the glass, hangs in the air. The bucket's good from Colton Hawkins. 4-0 Lions. Harmon across the stripe. Brings it near side to Eli Brown. Brown with Lustenberger on him. That's a size matchup difference. Carruthers now left wing. Adams on him. Carruthers pull up 3. No good. Hawkins another rebound. Outlet pass comes to Lustenberger. Skip pass to Snow. In step 3 for Zach Snow. He pops it from the left wing. What a start for the Carterville Lions. Zach Snow buries the 3, and the Lions lead it 7-0 with a timeout here with 4:45 remaining. We will be back on News Radio WJPF.
Equal housing lender.
This Lions broadcast is brought to you by IBEW Local 702, providing a better lifestyle for members and a better life for all. Lions have a 7-0 lead coming out of the timeout. And the feed down low to Eli Brown. Brown kicks it back to Carruthers. Ball tipped out of bounds. Great hands by Marion Adams. And he gets a hand slap from one of the coaches here on the Lions bench. Good defense.
Such good reach, length, and doing a great job of disrupting the offense right now.
Carruthers takes it between the circles, between the leg dribble. 4:28 remaining. Lions up 7-0. Carruthers wants the paint, gets
Oh,
his
what a
shot
block.
blocked.
What a
Adams, a block, and the ball goes out of bounds last touched by the Patriots. And the turnover, that's going to be the third on the Patriots.
Interesting matchup that Coach Hawkins putting Adams on Carruthers. Very interesting.
Maddox Gully to Snow. Another three from Zach. No, that won't go. Ball's tipped around. Colton Hawkins tracks it down for Carterville. Back to Max Lustenberger in the paint. Shot blocked, and a foul is going to be called on Eli Brown as he got Max on the wrist trying to block that shot.
A great job by Hawkins keeping the ball alive so that Lions would have a second opportunity on this possession.
Max Lustenberger on the night, on the season, shoots 72% from the line, averaging 7 points a game. He misses that first free throw. This Lions broadcast brought to you by Ralph Small Engine, Highway 51 South in Oakville, where the demo unit sales going on. Save thousands on remaining demo units while supplies last as Max hits the second free throw. Lions have an 8-point lead now. 4 minutes exactly remaining here in this first quarter. Massac with 3 turnovers so far. Ball tipped into the backcourt. Last touch by the Lions and well played by Jude Harmon. Harmon backs it up toward the far hash with Snow on him defensively. Right-hand dribble between the legs, takes it left side, brings it near side to Carruthers. Carruthers looks inside, kicks it to the corner. Mowers three, no good. And Maddox Gully gets the rebound for Carterville. Here into the front court. Hawkins long range. Wong. Adams the rebound though. Put back. Good for Marion Adams.
How about that? What a game he's playing so far.
4 in the game for Marion Adams. Lions up 10 here with 3:17 remaining in this regional final championship game. Carruthers into Adams. Cut off. Pulls up the dribble. Skips it to Maurer. Maurer drives in, tried to get it to Brown. Brown, the ball last touch, they say it was Max Lustenberger.
Yeah, he was trying to throw it off one of the Massac players, but apparently didn't connect with the body there.
Landon Thompson comes in to replace Eli Brown for the Patriots and Coach Joe Hossman. Adams, defender on the trigger, gets it to Harmon. Harmon gets popped, and Maddox Gully picks up his first personal foul, and that's going to put Harmon at the line. Maybe a
3
for 3.
Yeah,
as he was down in that far corner.
Yep. Well, excellent defense so far by the Lions. Can't hold a team scoreless.
So Harmon's first free throw is good. .258 remaining here. Harmon's second is good. And now the third from the junior guard. Hits them all 3. So the Lions 7-point lead with the basketball, up 10-3 here at Massac County. 2:50 remaining. Hawkins got in the air, finds Snow. He was wide open again, in and out, no good. And the ball saved right to the Lions. To Gully, no, air ball by Maddox, and that goes out of bounds.
Maddox a little bit tentative with the shot, a little nervous, but he'll calm down.
2:35 remaining, 10-3. Lions a 7-point lead. Carruthers now to Thompson. Thompson's free throw line jumper's good for the senior. Back to a 5-point. Massac on a 5-0 run on the Lions. Lustenberger finds Gully. He found Adams down low off the glass, no good. Got his own rebound off the glass, missed again, and this time Patriots get the rebound, but the defense slaps the ball to Maurer, and he brings it into the front court for the Patriots. Drives in on Gully, traveled with the basketball, and the 4th turnover of this first quarter for the Patriots.
You see how nerves are playing a real role in this particular game.
Heck, I'm nervous.
Well, yeah, I understand that.
Minute 50 remaining. Lions 10-5, runner from Gully. That's no good. Gully got his own rebound. Put back is good. That's how you fight, Maddox Gully. Gets his first points under his belt here in this game. Lions up 7 now, 12-5. Free throw line jumper from Carruthers. That's no good. Maddox Gully, he's hitting the boards. If his shot didn't fall and he still hits the boards. To Adams, left hand off the glass, no good. May have been partially blocked, maybe got a piece of it. Minute 18 now. Harmon at the free throw line. Zach Snow is going to pick up a blocking foul. That's going to be the first on Snow. That is the third team foul on the Carterville Lions. Harper Lustenberger into the game for Amarion Adams, who's been outstanding here so far in this game. Harper, who rolled an ankle at Harrisburg, thought it was going to be really bad. It looked really bad that night, but he missed 9 days of practice, was able to come back and play against West Frankfort on Wednesday night. Down low, good defense by Zach Snow. He tips the pass. Gully tried to feed it out to the wing and couldn't. He turns it over, second time for the Lions. 12-5, Carterville on top, 40 seconds remaining. That straightaway jumper, that's no good from Thompson. Hawkins gets the rebound for Carterville. Lions may hold for the final shot. They have the 7-point lead, 29 seconds remaining. Gully here right in front of us at midcourt. Over to Colton, back to Maddox. Maddox wearing number 25, bounce pass to Colton. 18 on the clock, kicks it to the corner, that's Snow, feeds the post, Harper, ball tipped away, Massac comes away with it. Carruthers has it now, front court. Snow leaning on him, back to Thompson. Gully, back to Carruthers, right wing, gets a step on Snow, cut off, forces the shot up at the buzzer, no good, and that ends the first quarter of basketball, and Carterville got off to a good start as they score 12 first quarter points, and they lead Massac County 12-5 as we head to the second quarter here in the regional final on News Radio WJPF. You got some stats for us, John Homan?
Lions 1 out of 5 on threes, 5 out of 15 from the field, but they did shoot the ball 7 more times from the field, so a lot of shots on goal for the Lions.
Massac basketball coming out of the timeout. Carterville on top, 12-5. Jumper from Harmon's no good. He winds up on the floor looking for the call. Colton Hawkins gets fouled after the rebound, and it's going to be on D. Carruthers, and that's going to be the first on Carruthers.
What a score. Got Marion tied with East St. Louis, 15-0 after 1.
Wow.
Big game there.
That is a big game tonight. We'll try to keep you up to date as we go through the evening on the other games. Gully in the paint, ball just stripped out, got away from him. 4th turnover on the Lions and a foul on Gully, and that's going to be number 2 on Maddox.
Yeah, Maddox has to be under control better than that. It was a frustration foul because they turned the ball over, and you just can't do that. You have to just realize the mistakes made and not make a second mistake.
So Jude Harmon comes across midcourt. They work Left side, top of the key. Over to the left wing. Thompson, ball fake, puts it up, in and out. Jones the rebound. The cutter, Thompson finishes at the rim. He slipped down the left side, got to the glass, gets the bucket, the ball out of bounds. Max Lustenberger touched it. Second turnover in the last minute, 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Carterville still the 5-point lead.
Yeah, not playing well at the moment. 12 to 5 was the score after one. Now 12 to 7. They've turned it over 5 times.
Carruthers kicked the ball out of bounds. All off his foot, and that is going to be the 6th turnover of the game on Massac County, the first here in this second quarter. 6:47 remaining, 5-point lead for Carterville. As Maddox Gully has it at the top of the key, his pass picked off. Matt Hawkins got it back somehow, trying to get through, got through the line of defense, kicks it to Gully. Gully, ball was tipped.
Mess.
Yeah. Because Snow was camped in the corner. He likes that spot.
Lions are lucky they still have the basketball. They were really tripping all over themselves on this possession.
So Colton Hawkins will throw it in. Get it to Maddox. Maddox here to Harper, now to Max Lustenberger. Max back to Gully, to Max Lustenberger. Across the free throw line, Harper straightaway 3. That was no good. And the rebound grabbed by Mike Jones for Massac County, or excuse me, Carruthers. Carruthers down low, off the glass. The bucket is good for Jude Harmon, and he got fouled. The bucket's gonna count, and it's gonna be on Harper Lustenberger, his first.
Patriots have fought their way back in this ball game, only down by 3. And still another opportunity to add to it.
Harmon, who hit three free throws earlier, misses that one. Jones got the rebound, and the ball on the floor, tracked down by Thompson. Reset for the Patriots. Under 6 to play here in the first half. This is the regional semifinal. Win, and you advance. Lose, and your season is done. 5:50 off the glass from Carruthers. No good. And Carterville gets the rebound. You're into the front court.
Regional championship, sir.
Yes, sir. What'd I say?
Semifinal.
Oh, sorry. It is a championship. You're correct. The shot was no good from Carterville. They're cold right now. They started off hot. Had a 7-point lead. Harmon got away with an extra step, and the runner's good. For Jude Harmon, he's got 7. And we got a 1-point ball game now. Carterville on top, 12 to 11. Gully to Hawkins. Colton matched up with Harmon. Crosses over in the paint. Tried to feed it down low to Harper on the back cut. Was tipped by Massac County, and it goes out of bounds. Marion Adams comes back in to replace Harper Lustenberger. Into the game now, Eli Brown, along with Zach Maurer for the Patriots. They lob it into Hawkins in the paint, and a push is going to be called on Walt Windhorst. And that is going to be the first on Windhorst. .504 remaining. Lions need some points. The ball kicked out of bounds on the inbound. So another try now for Carterville. Great crowd here tonight at Massac County.
Lions haven't scored in about 5 minutes.
They lob it into Colton. They need a bucket. Gully got free, the runner, good. That's how you penetrate. That's his specialty. Get in the paint, get to the glass, play to the contact, and he did right there. 3-point lead now, 14-11. Driving into the paint, and a travel. That wasn't called the last time down the floor when Jude Harmon slid through the lane.
Different official.
Different official, correct. And the turnover, the second of the quarter on the Patriots. 14-11. Carterville the 3-point lead. Feed to Hawkins off the glass. Oh, yes, for Colton. It hung on the rim and finally fell. He's got 4. Lions back up 5. Patriots, far side, Thompson. Backs it up toward the logo at midcourt. Comes across the logo at midcourt. Into the paint. Down low to Maurer. Reverses it around. Harmon straight away. Long range three. Good. Jude Harmon.
That's some kind of range, isn't it?
He's got 10. Back to a 2-point ball game. Lions up 16-14.
25 total.
Fadeaway jumper. Short. And the rebound by the Patriots. Thompson over to the left corner. 3:49 remaining. Thompson now has the ball. Landon drives around the screen. Snow picks him up defensively, and a whistle away from the ball. It's going to be on Carterville. And Max Lustenberger picks up his first personal. It's going to be the second team foul on Carterville. Massac County with 3 personals here in this second quarter. 2-point ball game. Carterville 16-14. Sadiq Carruthers now. Matched up on Adams. Adams won't let him get deep. Reverses it out. Maurer, he's got an open 3. In and out, no good. And Adams gets the rebound for the Lions. Outlet to Gully. Maddox into the paint. Off the glass, the runner.
Oh.
No, it won't go. His second bunny he's missed here tonight. Ball's on the floor. Patriots come away with it. Outlet to Carruthers. Had 2-on-1 for a moment. He pulls up, skips it wing. That's Jude Harmon for 3, and he cans it.
He's a shooter.
13 in the game for Jude Harmon. 13 of the 17 for the Patriots.
Their first lead of the game. 17-16.
Just 2:50 remaining until halftime. That perks up this home crowd here in this regional final. Hawkins hangs in the air and traveled with the basketball.
They were not even close to a travel. I don't know what he's looking for there. Not even close to a travel.
Third turnover on Carterville in the quarter. Shane holding his arms out and saying, "What's that?"
That's like I say. If he traveled, I'll be happy to tell you that wasn't even close.
2:35. Carruthers kicks it corner right. 3 from there is good. And that is Eli Brown, his first field goal of the game. And now it's a 4-point Massac lead. Hawkins drives in on Harmon. Lost the basketball, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Jude Harmon. That's going to be the first on Harmon.
That was the other way. That's kind of a ticky-tack foul there. So Lions benefited that time.
Timeout on the floor. 2:16 remaining here in the first half. Carterville now trails by 4. It's 2016 Patriots on News Radio WJPF. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by Malone's Early Learning Center in Carterville, offering programs for infants to school-age children, as well as pre-K and Head Start. It's the best care anywhere. And your Lions broadcast is brought to you by Stephen Rich's Barber Styling for men, women, and children, offering cuts, styling, and perming. Walk-ins are welcome on South Division Street in Carterville. Coming out of the timeout, Carterville's Gully misses a shot, and the Patriots get the rebound and the 4-point lead. 20-16, 2 minutes to play. Over corner left, that's Windhorst. Now to Carruthers. Lobs it here near side to Eli Brown. Brown back to Carruthers. He's just left of the circle, finds Harmon just inside the arc. His jumper's no good. Rebound to Gully. Maddox's outlet to Snow. Hangs in the air. No foul call, but Amarion Adams cleans it up. He is right there to get the putback. 6 in the game for Amarion. 2-point ball game. Patriots up 20-18. A minute 35 remaining. Carruthers decides to launch the three. Off the mark, air ball. Caught just the corner of the backboard. And Carterville a chance to tie or take the lead. Hawkins and Carruthers picks up a foul.
His second.
14th foul on the Patriots. So Carterville's basketball right in front of the Massac County student section to our left. Minute 23 remaining. Lobs it into Colton. Colton keeps it himself, takes it to the hole, hangs in the air. No good.
Goodness
His own
gracious.
rebound and good for Colton.
Boy, Lions are missing so many bunnies down low.
6 in the game for Colton Hawkins. We got a tie ball game, 20-20, 60 seconds remaining. Brown. Ball tipped, comes to Thompson. Thompson pull up, no. Fighting for the rebound, Maddox Gully gets it. So with 50 seconds left, Carterville may hold for the final shot.
A lot of time to kill.
Massac content to stay back. Maddox can just stand there and dribble. And Massac can let him as the clock ticks under 30 seconds. Maddox Gully here, right below us. Number 25. The junior guard. Holds the ball. Clock ticks, ticks, ticks. 15 seconds left here in the first half. Gully with 11, sets the play, wants everybody to move. Amarion on the cut. Maddox crosses up, left side. Max Gustenberger, floater, no good. Not really the shot you want to close it out. And Massac County thought that they may have got fouled on that final shot. The officials did not see it that way. And guess what, folks? We're even. 20-20 is our score as we are heading to halftime. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by Mayor Brad Robinson in the city of Carterville. And they want to remind you of the upcoming Easter egg hunt. The Carterville Easter egg hunt is held at Cannon Park behind the community center. That will be March 21st. The activities start at 10 a.m. and the Easter egg hunt for ages 1 to 10 starts at 11 a.m. The city of Carterville and Mayor Brad Robinson saying, let's go Lions. Halftime here from Massac County, tied at 20. Halftime report is coming up next on News Radio WJPF.
Ralph Small Engine is your
I'm gonna
full-service
reset.
repair shop that keeps your equipment running year-round. At Ralph's, they treat
on studio with us tonight. First half of basketball is done, and the Massac County Patriots and your Carterville Lions are tied 20-20. Carterville had a 7-point lead at the end of the first quarter. As a matter of fact, the Lions came out smoking hot, got off to a 7-0 start, but Massac started chipping away, had a lead momentarily, but we're tied 20-20. When you look at the scoring, we'll start first for the visiting Massac County Patriots here in this regional final. They are led from nobody else except Jude Harmon. Harmon with 13 first half points. He hit 2 threes. He's got 2 field goals, and he's got 3 free throws as he was fouled on a shot from the corner. He hit all 3 free throws. He leads all scorers here tonight with 13 points. Also, Landon Thompson with 2 field goals. He's got 4. Eli Brown hit a corner 3 to give him 3 points, and that's the 20 points scored by the Patriots. Carterville led by the 6 points from Colton Hawkins and 6 points from Amarion Adams, 3 from Zach Snow, and 4 from Maddox Gully. And that is it for the Lions scoring-wise. They are tied here at the half, 20 to 20. Again, Carterville and Massac County, whoever wins this game will advance on to play on Wednesday night. And one of the games that we're watching very closely, and we're going to try to get updated scores, we'll see if it's been updated, is Breese Central and Breese Mater Dei. That is being played at Columbia tonight, and we'll see if we can come up with a score here coming up in just a few minutes. Lions tied 20-20. We'll take a break and come back. We got some updated scores. John will have some stats for you as well. Next here on News Radio WJPF.
East St. Louis up on Marion 31-20 at the half.
Whether you're on the field or in the stands, community is what it's all about. They're not
Is Breese Central and Breese Mater Dei, and they are at the half at Columbia here this evening. And it's Breese Central leading Mater Dei 17-8. The winner of this game will face the winner of that game taking place in Columbia. We're tied 20-20. You got a couple other scores you want to talk about?
Well, I can certainly do that. The Pinckneyville Panthers are leading over the Nashville Hornets, the top seed over there, 21-18 at the half. We have some other interesting scores too, which I thought so anyway. You have Centralia and Mount Vernon tied 8-8 at the half. Mount Vernon Rams holding the ball. Last year you can do that. Shot clock next year.
Yep.
But the Rams have always been very good at holding the ball, and they're doing that tonight. They'd lost 3 times to Centralia during the regular season. Why not try something different? And so 8-8 with Centralia at the half, and that's probably one of the bigger surprises so far. East St. Louis over Marion, 31-20. And that's pretty much where we stand right now. Some really interesting I do have one other interesting one here too. Got to find it. Here it is. Let's see. This is the Weber Township is leading Altamont, but I don't have the final or the score at this point. But Nathaniel Marlowe, the All-Stater, has 30 points in the first half. He has 30 of the 39 points Weber scored in the first half.
He's trying.
It's unbelievable.
To break
30 out of 39.
He's trying to break that all-time scoring record set by Chico Vaughn.
Wow.
And can you imagine? So if they keep winning, his chances get better. We're going to go on and take our final break here on our halftime report. We're tied 20-20. It's Massac County Patriots and your Carterville Lions. Second half action coming up. 90 seconds here on News Radio WJPF. You got some stats?
Some quick shooting stats for the first half. Massac County 7 out of 22 from the field, 31%, 3 out of 12 on threes, 25%, 3 out of 4 from the free throw line, 75%. Carterville was 9 out of 27 from the field, 33%, 1 out of 7 on three-pointers, 14%, and 1 out of 2 on free throws, 50%.
Here we go. All comes down to this half of basketball. 16 minutes will determine who's going to advance on and whose season comes to a close. The Lions 28-3 on the season, a school record for wins in a season. Massac County trying to get back to 15-15. Colton Hawkins dribbled the ball out of bounds and turns the ball over as he tried to drive the baseline. That's going to be turnover number 7 of the game on the Lions.
Just didn't have control of it and bounced it on the sideline.
So Massac now moving right to left. They get it to the corner, Harmon. Harmon dribbles out to the left wing. Snow on him defensively, now to D. Carruthers. Carruthers, top of the key, near side to Maurer. Maurer drives in on Gully, cut off, and back to Carruthers up top. He drives on Adams, back to Maurer, corner left, the three, wide open, no good. Colton Hawkins, a nice rebound for Carterville. Still 20-20. Gully to Snow. Zach sidesteps the defender. That's Carruthers. Back to Gully. Now to Colton. Colton trying to get to the baseline. Does. Gets in the air. Gets blocked, and the foul will be on Eli Brown. It's going to be number 2 on Brown, and Colton Hawkins goes to the line. A chance to give the Lions the lead once again.
Talked about how great the Lions have played defense in the first half. Got to give Carruthers some credit defensively there.
Colton's free throw, too strong. Just over a minute gone here in this third quarter. Second from Hawkins, that one's better. So that's point number 7 for Colton. Lions up 1 now, 21-20. Carruthers. The cutter, floaters, good. Eli Brown, 5 for Brown. And is that Snow?
Yeah, I believe so.
Zach Snow scores the other way for the Lions. Quickly, out in transition. Carterville up 23-22. Carruthers holds, feeds the post. That's Harmon, and Maddox Gully just picked up his third personal foul.
That's a big one because it comes early in the third quarter. He's going to have to play smart, Dave, the rest of the way. At least the rest of this quarter. Can't get that fourth one.
As Shane Hawkins gives Maddox a pep talk. He's frustrated that he picked up that foul. Harmon, he's got 14 here so far tonight. 14 of the 23. The junior's free throw is good. So Harmon, he had 19 in the last matchup between these two teams. There's Gully, his shot partially blocked though. Autumn saves him, puts it back up and good. Amarion was right there to get the tip ball. Carterville's up, a point, runner, Maurer, good the other way. Zach Maurer, his first field goal. 26-25 Massac County. It's Gully to Lustenberger. Bounce pass to Hawkins. Hawkins with Carruthers on him. Pulls up the dribble. Just a little jumper. Good for Colton Hawkins. He's got 3 here in this second half. Lions up 1, 27-26. Carruthers, step back 3, rolls off the rim. Colton gets the rebound, steps through 2 defenders. It's 5-on-3 for the Lions. Over to Max Lustenberger for 3, air ball. Adams has it, off the glass, no good. Ball tipped out, and Carterville keeps it. Snow has it. Hot potato with the ball. Hawkins for 3, oh, won't go. Adams battling for the rebound, but Massac comes away with it. Here's Carruthers to the hole, bumps off Hawkins, and the blocking foul is going to be called on Colton Hawkins.
It's his second. Lions have had great opportunities underneath the glass. You can't say they haven't. They just missed a lot of shots in that 2 to 4 foot range, Dave.
D. Carruthers to the stripe. The junior, his free throw's good. That's his first point of the game.
Yes, it is.
D. Carruthers had 16 the first time these two teams met back in January. Then he had 12 in Carterville's win at home in February. Carruthers rattles the second one home. 28-27. 4:55 remaining. Carterville trailing by 1, or up 1. And Gully had his shot blocked. Maurer stepped through and traveled. And that is going to be the first turnover on Massac here in this second half. (28-27). Lions the 1-point lead. Colton around the screen from Snow. Whips it to Zach. Pull up, floater, good. 7 now for Zach Snow, 4 here in the second half. Carruthers to Harmon. Harmon got free. Pull up Jay. No. Rebounds. Jones. Another opportunity for the Patriots. Left side, Maurer kicks the 3. Good.
Well, the dagger, wasn't it?
5 for Zach Maurer. (31-29). Hawkins just lost the dribble. Dribbles it out of bounds. Another turnover. So Carterville trails by 2, 31-29.
Have to take care of the basketball.
3:40 remaining here in this third quarter. Carruthers spins on Adams. Shot partially blocked by Adams. Colton Hawkins gets it. That's another turnover on the Patriots, and a foul is going to be on D. Carruthers.
Heady play by Hawkins.
That's the third personal on Carruthers. And Joe Hausman wants to talk about it. Timeout on the floor. 3:29 remaining here in this third quarter. Carterville trails by 2. It's 31-29. Massac will be back in 30 on News Radio WJPF. This Lions broadcast brought to you by IBEW Local 702, providing a better lifestyle for members and a better life for all. It's also brought to you by Stephen Rich's Barber Styling for men, women, and children, offering cuts, styling, and perming. Walk-ins are welcome. South Division Street in Carterville. The winner of this game, John Homan, advances. And
Nashville sectional.
Nashville sectional,
Right.
yeah.
That'll be next Tuesday and Wednesday in Nashville at the Assembly Hall, as they call it. And the Lions are going to have to play a little bit better than what they are playing right now.
The winner would play on Wednesday, 7 o'clock. The winner of Breese Central and Breese Mater Dei. 3:20 remaining here in this third quarter. Carterville's basketball coming out of the timeout. Trailing by 2. A chance to tie or take the lead here. Colton Hawkins talks to his pop, Shane Hawkins, the head coach, right here on the near hash. Carterville just holding the ball.
Is that a box and one?
That's a box and
That's what I
one
thought, yeah.
from the Patriots. That's what they're talking about. They're talking about the play. Shane gets up, directs the traffic, gonna cut through. That's Harper Lustenberger. Hawkins to the corner, drives into the paint, gets to the paint, foots the shot up, no good. Partially blocked, got his own rebound. The reverse layup won't go, and Colton got fouled. And will go to the line as the foul is on Eli Brown, and that's gonna be the third personal foul on Brown. That was a heady play by Hawkins right there as well.
Yeah, he's trying to draw the contact, and he did.
Colton.
Boy, missing too many free throws.
Yeah, he's struggling from the line tonight.
Missed 2 out of 3. Got to knock him down.
The senior, averaging 15 a game, 1,000-point scorer. And the second one rolls off the front. So you got to hit those free throws, and you can't miss any more bunnies, boys.
Yeah, that's costing them.
So Massac still a 2-point lead. Harmon on Snow, now to Thompson. Thompson on Harper Lustenberger. Forces his way to the block, step through, shot partially blocked, and they're going to call a foul on Colton Hawkins. Now there's a discussion. The official that blew the whistle.
I don't think they know who the foul's on. They're having a three-way conversation on it.
It's funny that the official that blew the whistle was the near side official, and he has to get confirmation.
I'll call on Harper Lustenberger.
Yeah. Said it was a shove on Harper, so that sends Landon Thompson to the line. Landon with 4 on the night, hits that first free throw.
Well, he's been strong off the bench.
He has been. The senior, left-hander, toes the line. Second free throw, good.
Biggest lead of the night for the Patriots.
Up 4, 33-29. Left side. Maddox Gully looks for the cutter. Max Lustenberger comes through. Gully to Snow. Zach feeds down low toward the block. That's Hawkins. Double team there. Kicks it out to Snow. Snow straightaway 3. Off the iron, no good. Max to Gully. In the paint. Hangs. Can't get it. Battle for the rebound. Jump ball called. And the possession arrow is going to give it to the Patriots. So mark it down as a turnover. 4th on the Lions here in the quarter. Thompson, some trouble, puts the ball on the floor, and a foul is going to be called on the Patriots. It's going to be on Landon Thompson. The first personal on Thompson. 14 foul on the Patriots. Minute 40 remaining. Carterville's basketball.
Dave, the Lions have only hit 1 3 all night.
Snow.
That needs a change if they want to win this ball game.
Gully drives in. Now they bring it out to the right wing. Bounce pass to Hawkins. Minute 20 remaining. Max Lustenberger's open for three. Boy, you spoke that one into existence, John Homan. Three-pointer for Max Lustenberger. 1 point ball game. Patriots up 33-32. You hear the Lions fans. D up, D up. Straight away. The three from Windhorst. No good. And a foul on the Patriots, maybe on Mike Jones. Nope, they're going to say Maurer. Picks up the personal. That's the 15th foul, so Colton Hawkins goes to the line for the Lions. 53 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. Colton's first free throw won't go.
Come on, Colton, knock him down. Too good a player to miss that many free throws. Missed 3 in a row and 4 out of 5 for the night.
With a make, this would be 10 points.
That's
That's off the front of the iron. He gets his own rebound. He stole it, puts it off the glass, makes up for the missed free throws.
He did.
11 for Colton Hawkins. He came from the backside and just ripped it out of the arms. Carterville, a 1 point lead, 34-33. Barn burner here at Massac County. 30 seconds remaining. Massac, Thompson with Harper Lustenberger on him defensively. Matched up man-to-man. Snow out on the far side on Harmon. Hawkins has Mike Jones. Max Lustenberger comes out. They swap with Harper now. Thompson holds. 12 seconds. Right side pass tipped out of bounds. Colton Hawkins, good hands to knock it out.
Just about got a steal there, didn't he?
Here comes Mr. Defense, Johnny Miller, replacing Maddox Gully. Maddox gets a nice round of applause as he comes to the bench. Johnny Miller is going to have Jude Harmon. They don't want to let him get loose. He does get the inbound, though. Miller on him. 7 on the clock. 5 on the clock. 3 on the clock. Forces the shot. No. Colton Hawkins the rebound. Spins away at the buzzer. The shot is going to be short. And that ends the third quarter here at Massac County. And the Lions have a 1 point lead. They're up 34-33, back in 60 here on News Radio WJPF. Breese Mater Dei, Breese Central has doubled up Breese Mater Dei 32-16. They're in the fourth quarter at Columbia. Lions have a 1 point lead here in this fourth quarter and the basketball. They're up 34-33. Down low. Hawkins.
Lost the ball. Got it
Ball
tipped out.
last touched
Tipped out.
by
Yeah.
Massac County.
Off Jones's hand.
So Maddox Gully. Bounce pass. Ball out of bounds off of Carruthers. So they'll try again. This time they get it to Colton Hawkins. Hawkins tried to feed it to Snow.
Lucky he lost it out.
And the ball, Mike Jones had it, dribbled it on the baseline, and it's going to keep the possession on Carterville's end.
Well, you have to make good passes, you know.
Yeah, Zach wasn't anticipating the Snow from Hawkins. So Mike Jones comes out of the game for the Patriots. Hawkins takes the trigger. Has it out on the left side. Harmon on him. Colton trying to back Harmon down to the block. Finds Gully, who cuts through, lost the basketball, turns it over. And the call.
We're going to give it back. Give it back to Carterville.
They're going to reverse the call. Massac fans not happy. Carterville fans very happy. 34-33. Colton off the glass and good. 13 for Colton Hawkins. Lions up 3, 36-33. Here's Carruthers. Between the leg dribble, open for three. That was short. Rebound. Harmon off the glass, no good. And a reach-in foul. No, they're going to say jump ball. Possession keeps it with the Patriots. Here comes
got a rebound.
Here comes Amarion replacing Harper Lustenberger. So Adams checks in. He got off to a great start. He's on the ball. They do get it into Thompson. Now to Carruthers, who dribbles between the circles, brings it near side around the screen from Harmon. To the corner. Patriots basketball, that is Brown. To Carruthers, now to Thompson. Thompson spins on Max Lustenberger. Good defense to recover. Carruthers, ball fake on Adams. Now back to Brown. Eli with Gully on him, and a whistle. How? It's going to be on Zach Snow.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
That was a tussle going on in the paint.
I know the Gully thought it was on him.
So that's the second on Zach Snow. Maddox Gully gets the steal. Takes it the other way, and he gets fouled and winds up in the student section. To our right, that's the Carterville section.
Now knock down the free throws.
So the foul is going to be on Maurer. The second on Zach Maurer. Maddox Gully here tonight, just 4 points. He averages 12 a game. The first one goes for Maddox.
There you go. Now two-possession game.
37-33, 6:33 remaining. Win and advance. Lose and go home. Second from Gully. Great look on that free throw. 6 in the game for Maddox. Lions are up 5, 38-35. Thompson hands it to Carruthers. They feed Maurer. Maurer back to Carruthers. D drives in, bumps off Adams, and a foul on Amarion Adams. It's going to be a block.
This is his first foul. 5-point lead by the Lions, Dave, 38-33, and need to keep getting those stops on the defensive end, right?
Yep, 38-33. 6:19 remaining. Harmon got fouled again. That may be Adams.
Yep. Shooting foul this time. And he's almost automatic there. Not quite, but almost.
Jude Harmon, who had 13 first half points. He's got 2 here in the second half. Both have come from the stripe. Now he's got 3.
It's just his third point of the second half.
Second from Harmon. Too hard. Colton Hawkins skies for the board. So keeps it a 4-point lead for the Lions with the basketball. Into the front court. Here's Gully. Bounce pass to Colton on the right elbow. Gets free. The runner's good for Colton. 15 for Colton Hawkins. He only had 8 in the win over Massac at home back in February. He's got 15 here tonight. Carruthers puts the shot up and good. That is D. Carruthers' first field goal of the game, and we got a timeout on the floor. 40-36 is our score. Carterville has the 4-point lead, and we have a timeout, and it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Lions up 40-36, back in 30 on News Radio WJPF.
Anyone can slap a logo on a shirt.
Gonna
but
pop
your
a
brand
fast
apparel
ID
isn't
out of
just
this.
merchandise. It's your reputation walking around town, your team's identity, and your company's handshake before you even say hello. At Silkworm, we understand that when you put
Murfreesboro
your
over
name on something,
Benton,
it better be
34-28
perfect.
late.
Because at the end of the day, we're not just printing shirts, we're protecting what you've built.
Come on, Lions.
And that deserves more than an algorithm and a prayer. Silkworm, quality orders, on time, delivered with awesome customer service. The human way.
The News Radio 1340, WJPF Heron, W258DP Heron, 99.5 FM.
Just 5:41 remaining here in this game. Lions nursing a 4-point lead, up 40-36. Coming out of the timeout. On the floor, Colton Hawkins, Maddox Gully, Amarion Adams, Zach Snow, Max Lustenberger. Gully right of the circle, left side to Zach, brings it back to the right side to Gully. Maddox back to Zach Snow. He's between the circles, top of the key, the logo. Drives in, kicks it to Max Lustenberger. He's open for 3. Oh, no, just a touch too strong. Snow got the rebound, and a foul is going to be called on Zach Maurer, and that's going to be the 3rd on Maurer.
Nobody with 4 tonight, though, so far, so all's good there.
So Gully, ball fake, got free. The runner, no, won't go, but
that?
Colton Hawkins tips the ball out front. Another reset for the Lions. Hawkins for 3, left wing, no, still won't go. Maurer grabs the board, steps through the double team. Amarion Adams just picked up his 3rd foul.
Well,
That
we
was-
can't say they haven't had their chances.
That was cheap.
I mean,
40-36, go ahead.
you had 2 3-point attempts. You know, one was almost all the way down and out. You had a missed layup by Gully. Just you get 3 cracks at it, you don't score, you know. Have your chances.
It's them's the breaks,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
Under 5 to play, Carruthers. Hands it to Harmon. Harmon on the curl, got in the paint. Maddox Gully just picked up his 4th.
That's going to be a reach-in. Yeah, he has to be very careful from here on out. Control your emotions.
So Jude Harmon at the free throw line left. Harmon here tonight, 16 points. Free throws good. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by Malone's Early Learning Center in Carterville, offering programs for infants to school-age children, as well as pre-K and Head Start. It's the best care anywhere as Harmon hits both free throws. He's at 18 now, leading scorer in the game. And it's a 2-point ball game, 40-38, 4:40 remaining here from Massac County. Colton Hawkins, left-hand dribble left side to the left wing. Dribbles back out, curls, tried to curl, takes it to left, lost his footing, cut off, now needs some help. Skips it over to Max Lustenberger, did a good job getting that ball. Back to Adams. Adams from just inside the arc, no. Ball tipped around. Massac gets the rebound.
Didn't like that shot from Amarion because it's a long 2.
Thompson out on the left wing. Pull up for Thompson. That was line drive. Amarion Adams saves it to Colton Hawkins. Did a great job just flipping that backwards. Colton hits
what a job
D.
by
Carruthers
What a
again.
job.
And that's going to be
4 on him.
D. Carruthers with his 4th.
I tell you what, Hawkins, he knows
Savvy,
exactly
isn't
he knows where his defender's at all the time.
And it's up to the defender. You can't get on their back. If he stops, and that's what Carruthers is saying is, well, he stopped, Well,
Yeah.
that's on you. You
That's
can't
right.
run him down.
No, you cannot. That's why they call the fouls.
I understand the frustration from Carruthers, but that's what it's called.
That's the rule.
You can't get on their back. So Carterville trying to extend this 2-point lead. Just 3:35 remaining. Snow to Hawkins. Colton baseline. Drives. Kicks it out to Max Lustenberger for 3. No. Oh, what a shot
Gully.
by
And he got
Maddox
fouled.
Gully.
And
He
he got
gets the putback, and he draws the foul.
Wow, what positioning. One of the smaller guys on the floor, but Maddox Gully played like a big man out there and stuck it back in on the missed shot from Lustenberger.
8 in the game for Maddox Gully. Boy, that was a big-time play. And he gets the and one. 9 for Maddox Gully. Comes to the bench. He'll get a breather for the final 2. Just 3:28 remaining. Johnny Miller comes into the game. He picks up Jude Harmon defensively. Got away. He broke free. Hangs in the air off the glass and good.
What a
He
shot.
got away from Johnny Miller.
Sure
20
did.
from Harmon. The screen worked perfectly on that pick to open up Harmon. 3-point ball game, 43-40, and Shane Hawkins wants a timeout to talk to his Carterville Lions. 3:02 remaining here. Lions up 3. It's 43-40. It's going to be a 30-second timeout on News Radio WJPF. This Lions broadcast brought to you by Ralph Small Engine, Highway 51 south of Elkville. The demo unit sale is going on right now. Save thousands on remaining commercial demo units while supplies last. This is such a good game. A 3-point lead for the Lions, up 43-40.
Good games all over the area, too.
We'll recap all the scores we can get coming up post-game. Who's going to win this one? That's the most important one here for us tonight.
Yep.
43-40, Lions up 3 with the ball. Colton Hawkins. They come out, try to double team. They find Adams. Carterville's going to run the offense. They spread out the floor, 2:40 remaining.
Oh.
Maddox steps through to Adams.
Supposed to walk, though.
Now to Max.
Lions going to have to be a little bit aggressive here.
They're trying to wear out Massac defensively, get them moving. Snow glides through, finds Hawkins. Colton bounce pass near side here to Maddox Gully. Maddox dribbles into the free throw line. Max Lustenberger faked the 3. He kicks it back out to Hawkins. Ball control here by Carterville. Running the clock. 2:12, 2:11, 2:10 remaining. 43-40, Lions on top, and a foul. They're calling the charge.
Oh, boy.
They say he swooped up with the arm, and the turnover is going to give it to Massac County. That's the 3rd on Colton Hawkins. Johnny Miller comes back into the game, replacing Maddox Gully.
I didn't like sitting on the ball there. I'd rather see the Lions be a little bit more aggressive. But that's just me.
43-40. Carruthers. Harmon for 3, yes! Ties it up, 43-43. Minute 45 remaining. Colton Hawkins crosses up, finds Lustenberger. Now to Miller. You hear the Massac fans, defense, defense. Maddox Gully's going to come in. We're going to keep it here with just 94 seconds remaining in a tie ball game, 43-43. I didn't like going to the stall like that as well. Carterville just isn't when they've done it, they've not really been. They've had trouble with it from time to time this season.
They've not always been the best team at holding the ball for the last shot, you know. And in this case, they're not trying to hold it for the last shot. They're just trying to run clock. But when you're doing that, you need to be looking for cuts to the basket to get the defense kind of. That way they can't cheat out near the half-court line. And
it keeps them honest.
Exactly.
That's exactly right.
So anyway, Lions have to start over again. They had a 5-point lead at 48-43, but now it's all knotted at 43-38. Now it's all knotted at 43.
Just 94 seconds remaining. The winner advances to take on Breese Central. I'm assuming Breese Central won. We'll double check that coming up. But they had a significant lead there in the fourth quarter. So it's coming down to the final 94 seconds here at Massac County. Win and move on. Lose and go home. The Lions get the ball into the backcourt to Gully. Maurer picks him up defensively. Screen from Hawkins, trying to free up Gully. Maddox dribbles out around the screen once again. Bounce pass to Hawkins. Hawk right off the elbow right. Looks inside. Adams cuts through. Hawk keeps the dribble and backs it up. Minute 13 remaining here in the game. Tied up 43-43. Joe Hossman says, hey, we were out. He can't hold the ball like that. 61 seconds remaining, under a minute to play. Tie ball game, 43-43. Gully around the screen from Hawkins to the rim. Puts it up, won't go, but he got fouled. The foul is going to be on Zach Maurer, his fourth. That's exactly what you were talking about right there, is found an opening.
Take cuts to the basket. Gully, yeah.
So Maddox with 9 here tonight, the junior guard. First one in and out.
First miss all night for Maddox. You know who Massac's going to get the ball to, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Where's number 10?
Right there. Right side of the lane. Second from Gully. That's a good shot, buddy. Lions with a 1-point lead, 44-43 here at Massac County, and Joe Hossman wants a timeout right now. 41 seconds left. It's going to be a full timeout. Lions up 1, 44-43. We will be back in 30 seconds here on News Radio WJPF. Breese Central did beat Breese Mater Dei 46-29, so they advance on. And the winner of this game will face Breese Central coming up on Wednesday night, 7 o'clock in Nashville. Just 41 seconds left here, John.
Yeah, you got to figure that Massac's going to get the ball in Jude Harmon's hands, win or lose. He's their stud. He's their best player, and it'll be up to Harmon to decide whether he's going to put up the shot or dish it off to an open teammate. Lions, conversely, need to find a way to try to deny him the ball. So see if Johnny Miller can do that.
Johnny Miller has him defensively. Maurer will throw it in from the far side. Gets it to Carruthers. D against Adams. Kicks it right side. Thompson drives in. Back to Carruthers. Ball fake. Got Adams in the air. Baseline drive off the glass and good for Carruthers.
Big basket there.
6 in the game for Carruthers. 1-point lead for the Patriots. 20 seconds remaining. Hawkins in the paint. Lost the basketball and a foul on Jude Harmon. Colton Hawkins will go to the line. Colton with 15 points here tonight. 18 seconds remaining. Ties the game with the make on the first free throw. Tied at 45. Number 21, the senior. 1 of 2 on this team. Second free throw. No. Tied. Miller, a rebound. Ball tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Jude Harmon. Carterville's basketball. 15 seconds left in a tie ball game. 45-45.
Well, we have a barn burner here, buddy. Woo! But a big rebound by Johnny Miller, huh?
And a timeout taken by Shane Hawkins as he wants to chat with it. We'll keep it right here. 45-40. Actually, we'll take a 30-second break. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll be back in 30. It's a tie ball game. Just 15 seconds left here on News Radio WJPF.
As a parent, you want the best care for your family, and at Shawnee Health, we provide just that. I'm Dr. Kai Fansuri from Shawnee Health's Carterville location.
Bring it home, boys!
Including Dr. Mateen Nexad, a nurse practitioner.
I'd stand up if I could, John Homan. I need to pace.
Yeah, I understand that. This is a great ball game. I mean, we kind of thought it would be. Massac on its home floor, playing before a huge crowd. Emotional for them, emotional for Carterville. Lions trying to beat them, try to advance. Ball's in the Lions' hands. You couldn't ask for much more.
15 seconds remaining. Big break. Lions got the ball. The ball was tipped out of bounds by Massac. So a chance here to win it. 13, 12, 11. Gully has it. Right wing. Cuts cross into the lane. Bounce pass to Harper. What a beautiful feed. The Lions win it. The Lions win it.
Oh, my goodness. What a play. What a pass by Maddox Gully. Wow.
47, 45.
What a win.
The Lions move on. What a beautifully laid out play. Maddox Gully drove toward the free throw lane. On the back cut, it was Harper Lustenberger. One bounce, Harper finishes, and that's the ball game here tonight as the Carterville Lions advance on, winning 47-45. My goodness.
Boy, I love the sportsmanship we're seeing in the post-game handshake. Coach Hawkins with D. Carruthers, Jude Harmon congratulating the Lions players. Just what you want to see, in IHSA athletics. And great game. Both teams gave it all they had. They gave it all they had. The Lions, I'm guessing Coach Hawkins drew that play up. It was a beauty, whether he did or not.
And executed whatever was talked about, executed to perfection. The Lions win this ball game, and they advance to play in the sectionals coming up Wednesday night when they will take on Breese Central at 7 o'clock Wednesday evening. My gosh, what a good ball game. Lions win it 47-45. Post-game show next on News Radio WJPF. Central coming up Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. The Carterville Lions in a thriller here from Massac County advance on. And I just got to clap my hands because you talk about how big a play it was. Colton Hawkins had missed the free throw, and the ball got tipped out, last touched by Jude Harmon. And Shane Hawkins calls the timeout. He's able to set up the play, and Carterville, with 15 seconds left, execute to perfection. Maddox Gully from the right wing drives into the paint. The defender came up to cut him off. That left Harper Lustenberger wide open on the baseline drive. He gets the easy layup, and the Lions win it in thrilling fashion, 47-45 here tonight in one of the best environments for high school basketball that I've seen in a long time here at Massac County. The Patriots, their season comes to a close. They finish 14-16 overall. Carterville just picked up their 29th win of the year and advance on to the sectional final. What an incredible ball game as we go through the scoring here tonight. We'll start first with Massac County. Jude Harmon was outstanding tonight. He finished with 23 points to lead all scorers on the evening. 6 from Landon Thompson, 6 from D. Carruthers, 5 from Eli Brown. 5 on the night from Zach Maurer, and that is the 45 points scored by Massac County. For the Carterville Lions, led by Colton Hawkins, he finishes with 16 on the evening and was just an outstanding here tonight as he finishes to lead the scorers for the Lions with 16. 4 on the evening for Max Lustenberger. Amarion Adams, 8 points on the night. Zach Snow with 7 points on the night. Maddox Gully, who had the assist to feed Harper Lustenberger here tonight. Maddox finishes with 10 points on the night. And Harper Lustenberger, who has started all season until he injured that ankle at Harrisburg and was kind of in and out. Amarion Adams was outstanding. He finishes with 2 points on the night, and his 2 points are the game winner. The Lions win it 47-45. We're going to go on and take a break, and when we come back, we'll look at some scores from around Southern Illinois. The Lions move on here tonight in this regional final, 47-45. We'll be back here on News Radio WJPF.
FDIC.
Lions advance 47-45 here tonight. They get the win over the Massac County Patriots, and they will be playing Breese Central coming up on Wednesday night. That'll be a 7 o'clock tip from Assembly Hall in Nashville, and we'll have pregame coverage starting at 6:45 as we wait. Shane Hawkins, he's almost here, and of course, as a coach, you got to talk to people when you're trying to get up to the top. Breese Central beat Breese Mater Dei tonight, 46-29, as Coach Shane Hawkins joins us here Coach Shane Hawkins, that was as good a basketball environment as I can remember for some time. And there's so much to talk about here.
Man, holy cow.
It really, we knew it was going to be tough. We talked about it. Massac was going to give you a fight. The biggest break of the game after everything that took place was Colton misses that second free throw. The ball gets tipped out. Jude Harmon's the last to touch it. You've got the ball with 15 seconds left, and you get a timeout. What do you say?
Well, we wanted to make sure we had the last shot. We wanted to make sure that we didn't foul on either a charge on the drive. We didn't want to foul on the shot. We didn't want to have a foul going for an offensive rebound. And it was just spread it. We'd had a play. We'd kind of drawn something up. We were going to get Colton a baseline ball screen, and what we were looking for was we were looking to get the switch because they're going to switch ball screens. We were looking to get Maurer on Colton because of the size, and we thought we could at least get to 6 or 8 feet and shoot over him. Well, they switched the inbounds, so now instead of goalie guard or Maurer guarding goalie, he was guarding Max, and we could never get Max in the right spot. So then it was just become space and play. And probably the first time all night we got into the paint on the right amount of dribbles, and we made the right read, and we finished it with a layup. And, Harper got to the right spot. He read it. He got to his spot. Just a great pass by Maddox, put it right where it's supposed to, and we didn't leave him a whole lot of time there at the end, and, kind of worked out about as good as it possibly could have.
Absolutely, and the Lions – advance on, I don't know that you know, but Breese Central won.
Yeah.
They beat Mater Dei 46-29. But here tonight, your Lions held strong. I mean, you had a 5-point lead there in the fourth quarter, and it kind of slipped away.
Yeah, we had a.
Here's my question. Let me back up. You went spread.
Yeah.
And it just didn't work out.
No, and you don't know what. Because they changed defenses so many times, and they'll change it in the middle of a possession. I didn't want to really get into our normal delay stuff for fear that they were going to go trap us, and we weren't going to be equipped to handle the trap. So we just spaced it and played it a little bit. The charge, and I told him that's a tough call with 5-point game with 2 minutes to go. But he made the call, and he goes, I was telling him the whole time, get hands off, and you know what, it didn't work out. They hit a 3, and we were just able to hang on, and couldn't be more proud of our guys for just the fight to come here and win on the road. And I knew it would be a struggle. I know they're 14-15. That's not a 14-15 team. They just play so hard here. They're way better at home, and I knew them playing here was going to be a challenge. And they play us well. They kind of slow us down.
It's a great rivalry on the court.
And we've had really good games, and Coach Osman does a really good job. And this is not the most talented team he's had, but man, they just they put you in a bind because they got a guy who can go get 30. And Carruthers he's a bad matchup because he's 6'2" and strong and physical. And the one thing we figured out from game 1 to game 2 was he kind of bullies little guards. So we had to make a switch. We made a switch at our place to put Amarion on him just to give him length to make him shoot over. And, we did a pretty good job on him. So, again, it's in the 40s. That's the way postseason basketball goes. And, it's all about making that one last play. And Maddox made the right read, got to where he needed to be, and Harp got to his spot and made a layup. We didn't do a very good job of making layups the first 30 minutes of the game, but if we're going to pick a time to make one, might as well make one with 2 seconds left.
And I said, go through the scoring, and Harper Lustenberger, it was just Maddox set it up, a perfect drive, cuts the corner on the lane. Harper fed the baseline. The defenders came up to front gully, and he was wide open.
It's something we work on every day, and it's all reads and our penetration game. Everybody, wherever the ball tells our guys where to go, and we're not always great at it. but we got to the right spot that time, and that's why not everything we do is right, but we feel confident in what we're doing offensively, and we made the right read. We got to the right spot, and that's all you can ask for.
Do you know anything about Breese Central? I mean, I know they're tough. Everybody knows that. They're a solid ball team.
I know they're purple and white. And they beat us bloody about 4 years ago or 3 years ago at Pinckneyville in a game that was really, really close for 27 minutes, and it got away from us there in the end. It got away from us there in the fourth quarter. I've known Jeremy. We played against each other in high school, so I've known Jeremy for a really long time. And I think the first time we met was in 1987 at the IHSA state tournament, the Class A tournament, and we stayed in the Chancellor, and they were about 2 rooms down from us, and we've been pretty good friends since about 87, and he does a really good job. They're going to play really, really hard. They're going to play really, really physical. They're going to play really fundamental. Typically not a team that's going to beat themselves. Got a couple kind of funky losses here in February. Marquette got them 15 or 16 last week. Somebody else Freeburg beat them. So they got a couple kind of funky losses. It's a sectional. They're going to bring their A game, and we're going to hope we bring our A game too.
Coach, congratulations. That was a really nice win.
We're going to take it. These things are too hard, and we talked about it. We've played in 5 straight of them. They're hard to get to. They're really, really hard to win, and especially in our area, because when you look at the top 4 seeds, and they were the 6th seed, but Benton and Murphy and us and Anna and Massac, Vienna was in there. I mean, it's any of those teams could have gotten hot for 2 nights and won a regional, and so we know how hard it is to win a regional. So we don't ever take those for granted. But really excited we get another week of practice, because these guys have what they've come through and the improvement they've made even since November 10th. I'm really proud of them. There's been some hard days, but man, they'll keep fighting you, and they'll keep going to make a big play, and they deserve this. These guys have what they've gone through and the amount of improvement they've made, and they truly enjoy playing for each other. Now they're not afraid to get on each other and correct each other. They're not afraid, but it's a respect thing, and we have some arguments, and we get it solved, and then you have 2 guys who are arguing on the bench. Hook up and go get a regional winner, and that's what it's about. And this group's really, really tight, and it's we're going to have fun for the next couple days, and we're going to enjoy being around each other for sure.
We'll see you in Nashville.
All right, thank you.
Coach Shane Hawkins joining us here on the postgame show, and the Lions get the win, 47-45. Let's see if I need to pull up real quick. See if I can get to my messages and see if I can update some scores. So it doesn't look like John is the one that kind of stays on top of all the different scores. And so I apologize. I'm not able to really update you. Just not able to get to those. But the only game that I know this. Breese Central won. They advance. Carterville Lions win here tonight. They advance. Those 2 teams are going to play Wednesday night at Assembly Hall in Nashville. The Lions win it 47-45 in thrilling fashion. Harper Lustenberger with the basket to give the Lions the regional championship here at Massac County. For Brian Arpal back at the studio, for my broadcast partner John Homan, I'm Dave McKenzie. Thank you for tuning in to Lions basketball here on News Radio WJPF. God bless everybody.
This has been a broadcast.
All right, gentlemen, great game, great call. Please have a safe trip home. I'll see you Wednesday.
Thanks, buddy.
Shop, the City of Carterville, Ward Chrysler, and Banterra Bank. Also supporting this broadcast.
Hey, everybody online, thank you for watching. And we appreciate it. And we'll see you in Nashville coming up this next week. And thank you for watching.